So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Raul. Gravenberg. And the counter is on. And it's Del Piero. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gravenberg. Dunk. And Gravenberg. That is good strength. Looking to play him in. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. There it is! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Messi. Oh, a delicate chip through. Rivaldo. Now it's Pele. Del Piero. Takes the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Nicely weighted ball.
India really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at.
Can he finish? Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Del Piero. And it's Del Piero. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! He's done very well to get to that.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half. Del Piero plays it short. Roll. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
India really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
So what can they make of this? And this is Dembele, and that's a good ball. He might be in here. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Del Piero, Adams gets a foot in here. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And they win it back again. Gravenberg. Guardiola. Rodri. Raul. And it's Bale. It's a pretty loose pass. Del Piero. And it's been played through. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid are having a ball here. Dembele. And he's running through. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's straight offside. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Del Piero. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
So that's it. It is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message...
India get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Threads one in. Del Piero. Looking for the run. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now, can they get him away? Look at the space here. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. He's through here. There's no flag. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Alexander-Arnold plays it. And the shot! Barcelona have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And it's... Great chance! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has another go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Chance to shoot! He can get that clear. India are looking to go forward now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. So we're still where we started right now. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Hit into the middle. Azar. Oh, what a ball! Roll! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Raul usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
India do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need...
He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
India are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
India can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And the action is back on the way.
India definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He is through here. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Guardiola certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Alexander-Arnold. For Valverde. Looking to play him in. Robertson. He has found the way through. Barcelona. A real chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bale gets across to intercept that. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Robertson. And it's Neymar. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And this is Del Piero. And Del Piero! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And this is There's the shot! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
India really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Guardiola picks it up from the goal kick. Robertson. And here's Neymar. Van Dijk. Mbappe is flagged offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Played into space, and he's picked out the run. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Del Piero ploughing through the middle. And here's Del Piero! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Adams is there, and he can pick it up. And he's running through. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Guardiola ready to try one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Messi! Terrific save by Manuel.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping. Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Guardiola goes short. And that's a dangerous ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 5 minutes.
Robertson
added time.
receives it in a wide position. Here's a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Valverde. Can he get it through? He's through here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that's it. India have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Howson reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
And this is Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Khan gets it away. Now it's Del Piero. Otto kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's really well manoeuvred. Raul. Bale. De Bruyne. And it's Rice. That's good running with the ball. Tries to pass it through. Oh, important interception. He's having a shot! Goal! The breakthrough strike. Raul duly reaped his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there, right play.
And it's been given away. And it's De Bruyne. Now that looks a decent ball. Raul. Played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bale. Bale goes on a charge down the left. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. He's in plenty of space here. Chance!
India really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And here's Raul. He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Costa Curta is there to clear. Bale. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Batistuta. Thinks of... He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hussein clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now this could be a... Can he finish? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Shifted upfield. Costa Curta.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And they win it back again. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That is good alertness. Cleared without complication. Costa Curta. India still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that has been cut short. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Bangladesh couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And this is Messi. Rodri gets good distance on it. Costa Curta, can he get it through? Griezmann finds himself offside. Raul. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
In with the challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Batistuta.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Danger averted for now. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's Griezmann! It's bounced back off the post. Cleared away. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Raul. And this is Raul. There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Sticks it away! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
India grab the equaliser and we're all square.
India really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
He's picked his way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something.
He's had a shot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from...
Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! 2, and we've barely begun here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Plays a sharp little ball here, and it's Del Piero. Oh, that's well spotted. Del Piero. India do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rijkaard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Stood up well to him there. Odo caresses it through. And now they can clear their lines. Mbappe. Bellingham. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0, and things are starting to look off. Decent chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And here's Bellingham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through, and that's been intercepted. No way through. He might be in here! And this is Del Piero. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And he welcomes it in. And this is Totti. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
India will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again. He's found a way through. Oh, what? And one more try! And it's in! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Batistuta. And it's Del Piero. Great chance! He scored! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has...
It's Roberto Carlos! He's kept it out just.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Substitution.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
India are looking to go forward now. Bale. There's the shot! It's a goal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, there's the clearance. Bale can get it clear. Del Piero being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, that's a right card! And he's there to get it away. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Pickford sends that a long way. Now it's Haaland. And it's hoisted clear. Bale. And he cuts out the supply. Rodri. Nicely shaped ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's made its way to him. Vinicius Junior. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Great vision. Totti is in a really good position out wide. Oh, brilliant! In he goes again! And that is wildly off target. Odo. He's picked his way through. Searching pass he's played there.
Pretty robust defending.
Ah, he's given it away. And we're done. India can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Well, Jim, Vitor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well. I really like that confidence he has about him. There's a swagger at play.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, that's delightful. Ball driven, climbs up big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Haaland! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
It's a pretty loose pass. And they've got a throw. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And a shot! And here's the chance to counter. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Zé Roberto. India still without a single shot on target. Roberto Carlos. India do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula. Takes a shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Now, can they get him away? Hullet. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Looking to play him in. Place it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk. Passes short and sharp. And here's Mbappe. Shot could be a... Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid have their second corner now. India have the chance to go the other way. And it's Del Piero. That looks a good ball through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Guardiola plays it short. Shoots! Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Otto. Raul. Oh, Red, nice interception. Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Otto. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Rijkaard. Hullet. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
India really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Shot at goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. He's being a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Del Piero. Oh, he's... And Del Piero! Denied by an instinctive save.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Not the most accurate pass. Del Piero! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And Del Piero! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Knocks it into space.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Forlan. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Now the ball's gone astray. Mbappe proves too strong. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely shaped ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rijkaard. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the finish! And it's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Batistuta duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearing. And the shot! Loose ball now. That's another chance! No, he got that all wrong.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
India still ahead by the game's only goal. No, it's come to nothing.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's a promising position. And he's heaved it away. No, again there's no way through. And this is Del Piero. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's own